both players.
Yeah, most definitely.
Are you ready?
I've been told to pass on that Brodsta is carrying the greatest party in the back known to mankind. Heavy, not so much.
All right, as we move to the button checks,
Yep.
talk a little bit about how we expect this matchup to go. Sagat, but there are a few spaces where it's profile.
Yeah. And the thing that I guess I would want to mention is that when Somniac trains with heavy, Somniac traditionally plays quite a defensive style Bison, very footsies heavy. Brodsta is far more offensively oriented. He doesn't like to sit back and play footsies.
So on the spectrum of Australian Bison players,
Yep.
got like Somniac on the defensive pole, Shang Tsung.
10 out of 10 offensive. Yeah.
Where do you put Brodsta on that
I'd say
spectrum?
Brodsta leans more towards the offensive side. I think that he actually used to be Australia's sort of premier Bison, but I think, as I said, that time off that he took, he's kind of dropped off a little bit. But I think this is going to be kind of knocking the rust off on both sides, so it should be very interesting.
I'm surprised Heavy opting to jump in early rather than set up
just
the
wanna
fireball
test him.
game. Bison anti-air is very finicky and range specific.
And that's the thing, if you can test them and see that they can't do it effectively, well, then they can do a free in every other time.
And that's something we can watch for in a lot of other matchups, not just this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Puko on Seth all weekend's been blowing up people with the Seth 5 game.
But I think towards the pointier end of the bracket, it's pretty much assumed that you're going to get some anti-airs when you jump.
Yeah, it's very much about standing in the ranges where you can anti-air effectively or play your game.
So as you can see, Bison's already pushed the guard straight to the corner. Just trying to capitalize on that spacing.
Yeah, this is a little bit less bad for Sagat than for some other characters.
Yeah.
EX scissors to blow through that Tiger shot as well. Sagat can sort of comfortably bite Bison from the corner.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not as brutal as for other characters. It's got the really fast EX fireball to gain some space whenever he needs and has the meter to do it.
Yeah, yeah. And the issue, I think, at the moment at least, is that Heavy prides himself on having one of the best fireball games in Australia. But at the moment, Brodsta's just kind of nullifying that, specifically with that EX scissors, yeah.
Yeah, Heavy's got to be careful. He's throwing them from just outside that EX scissor range, but Brodsta's just creeping in.
Yeah, and the onus is on Heavy now, of course, to do some damage, because with 10 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Brodsta's going to be able to just run it down.
Yep. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Very nice, very patient.
Yeah, it's really disciplined.
Yeah.
Brodsta. It's not the sort of round you led me to expect.
Good figure. I say he's going to be offensive when we get a timeout in the first round.
It's Bison, after all. Now Heavy's establishing a bit more of a zone. He's charging up that Angry Scar.
Now
he'll probably get that bar of meter back before he throws an uppercut.
Do you think that the nerf to scissors kick affects this match at all?
Scissors kick at -1. It's not the biggest issue. You lose scissor kick into crouching light kick into frame trap from a certain spacing, but Bison can't really convert that much damage off it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think Sagat probably... Sagat's probably seen a better matchup here with the Ultra 1 dropping less glitchy.
Right on. Ooh. That was huge.
It's a really odd trade. So yeah, now Heavy Weapons fighting out of the
corner.
corner.
He just ate that jumping like it was nothing.
Huge life lead to work with.
Yeah.
Both players have Ultra stocked.
That's a more solid round.
Yeah, so that's an example of Sagat being able to bite Bison out of the corner. He's got good poking normals to contend with Bisons and the fireball to establish space.
So Brody's found that really nice range where just the tip of the toes hits Sagat's leg on that fireball. And I think he's quite happy to sit in that range until he finds his spot.
Yeah, and I mean, he's still going to have to be pretty Still going to have to be pretty patient. Probably eat quite a lot of chip from these fireballs before you can advance to that point.
There it is again.
Good
Just that
scissors.
slow walk, block, slow walk, block. Keep going until you get it. Very nice bait on the DP there.
Yeah. Good presence of mind to back throw him into the corner.
Yeah. Keep that spacing. Keep that positioning.
Yeah, heavy jumping in at a good range there. Bison's roundhouse kick wouldn't have caught that. His crouching heavy punch would have started up way too slow to catch that.
Very nice. Not going to kill, but it'll get real close. He opts to go in, which is interesting.
Neutral jump to bait that Psycho Crusher out. He loses the corner, but it's really hard to keep the corner against a Bison with meter.
You can see Brody again just wandering back to that spot. He loves that spot. But with such a life lead, there's no
Yeah, Heavy doesn't need to throw the fireballs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd watch for Heavy to look to chip with EX Tiger Knee pretty soon rather than a fireball.
Brody getting a bit desperate here.
Oh,
wow. Bit of a shake of the head there from Heavy. I think he knew exactly what that was. It was an interesting uppercut, but it was effective.
Yeah, that was a situation I think where you have to you have to do that. What do you have to lose?
Exactly.
He completes the combo and you lose, or he drops it and you win.
And you win the round,
You have no reason not to. Who's going to drop the combo on purpose to bait it in that situation?
Yeah.
No one.
Exactly.
All right, so yeah, Heavy weapons off to an early lead, but it's not been the most comfortable.
No, it's been a really
match
awkward kind of
for
janky match.
Either of them. Like you said, knocking off the rush, you can see some of the execution struggles that the players are having.
And I think with Heavy talking his zoning game up so much, the DPs are essential.
All right. Sorry about the delay there, guys. We just swapped microphones, try to get the audio levels better for you at home.
I felt good swapping mics.
Yeah, Heavy continuing to press the offensive from the air.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because Heavy's not confident in his zoning game or if he's just opting for a different playstyle, but he seems to be going in way more than he usually does.
I think he's finding himself able to get into the spacings where he can jump. Because
the safety FADC was nice.
Because Brodsta has been like getting into that range and sitting back, but Heavy's been able to just like walk forward, block, and then get into a range where he can jump.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't get the OS on the teleport there. I think he was scoping a backdash, but he didn't get it.
Brodsta's also playing this really patiently. He's not going to the Devil's Reverse to try to get in. Oh,
that's a nasty trade there.
And one of the changes to Sagat that they made was to give the uppercut extra invincibility so that trade would happen less often.
Yeah.
But when it does, it's just such a godsend. You get so much damage off it.
It's always been one of the issues with this game, I think. The trading gives you so much more than a clean hit in a lot of those DP situations.
It's one of those eccentric situations about the amount of hit stun and juggle states.
Very nice stuff there by Louis. He's not terribly happy with the win, but I think he should take that one.
Yeah, he'll take it. I'm sure he's happy to be moving on.
Yep. Unfortunately, Brodsta's on his way home now.